Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic's Worst Nightmare, coming at you with another video. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been talking about for the past couple of days. Um, Now, 9/9 had just passed, okay? And with it, this was the karmic clearing out. Now, karmic situations can be present in any kind of way. They don't have to be just a person. They could be a situation, a place, a thing, okay? But what I'm getting here is, and I had talked about this a little before in my community board posts. If you have not achieved union yet, and most of us haven't, okay? I do feel this is because we are so close to the original monad, Yahweh and Asherah energy, that Godhead energy. And we're the original pair offs, meaning we were one of the first ones created. This is why it's taking so long, because our specific jobs, our specific missions are, quite honestly, like God's. Okay? We're physical manifestations of God and Goddess. We're the original pair offs, and what that means is that we're going to require a lot more protection. We're going to require a lot more positioning moving around. Okay? Both the masculine and the feminine are getting their downloads, their light codes. If you've noticed that you've been going to bed early, I have. If you notice that you're sleeping a lot more and you feel like you need a lot of sleep more than usual, it's because your body is downloading these light codes. And you need that rest. They can't do it while you're awake, while you still have your conscious mind, your ego mind present. They need to do this while you're sleeping. Okay? So that you don't start thinking about things, projecting thoughts, and then these karmics can pick up on it. Okay? And these demonic entities can pick up on it. It's when you're not projecting thoughts that they go to work. Okay? And how do you protect yourself? Well, we're going to get into that a little later, but let's just talk a little bit about what this means. I do feel with 2020, and there have been a couple of readers that have been saying this other than me, somebody had to bring it up. So a select few of us have brought it up. And with this 9/9 energy, as I said before, this is all about clearing out karma. So this is you purging anything that held you back and finally being okay with it. This is the karmic losing her grip. And there are some that are not going to fight it anymore. There are some that are fighting tooth and nail. And there are some that are be like, you know what? Fuck it. I can't do this anymore. That's what this 9/9 energy is all about. This is why I'm flying so fucking high right now. Okay? Because this energy, I'm trying to keep it up. And if you guys need any help in keeping those vibrations up, reach out. If not to me, to somebody in the group, somebody that's in the group on the website. Reach out to each other. That's what we're here for, okay? We need to support each other. All right? Shit is real, guys. How do you protect yourself? Well, first of all, you've become aware now just how important you are to this whole thing. You have become aware from these videos what your position is. It's not no grunt position, okay? You're up with the higher ups. You're up in those angelic realms. And the beings in the higher realms are going into overtime to protect all of us. This is why it's so important that we keep our vibe high, because they work with us better with a high vibe. They're high beings. They work a lot clearer, a lot faster, a lot more efficiently with high vibrations, because it's what they are. This is a blessing to know what you are, but it's also something you have to be very, very careful with. Don't start getting into conversations with non-twins about this. I know you guys wouldn't anyway, but it still bears warning. Don't start talking about this to people that don't understand it. Because even though you may feel that it's an innocent conversation, the walls have ears. Have you ever heard that saying? The walls have ears. Simple conversations can project and attract the wrong type of energy, not through anything that you're doing because you're an innocent in this, but in your innocence and your excitedness and your joy, you may want to tell everybody. That's the worst thing that you can do. Now, I know by me making this video, this is not exactly helping that cause, but I have to reach as many people as possible. It's the reason why I'm doing it. I can't control who watches this video, you know? But I can tell you how to protect yourself. There are different ways that you can do that. Now, I had highlighted some on the post on the community board, and that was to watch your health and watch your finances, okay? Look both ways before you cross the street 2 and 3 times, okay? Hold the handrail when you go up and down the stairs. Don't accept food from people that you don't know. Don't accept drinks from people you don't know. Mind your finances, mind your health. These are the 2 things that they attack the most. For finances, as I had said in the community board, dot your I's and cross your T's. Make sure nothing is left to chance. Double, triple, and quadruple check that shit. Make sure that every penny is accounted for. Update your password. Don't give it to anybody, obviously. Well, that goes without saying. Okay? And change your password often so that there can be no hackers. There could be no one trying to fuck with your money. Okay? As far as your health is concerned, make sure you're up on all of your appointments. Make sure all of your medications are up to date, current, and that all your OTC, over-the-counter medications, are stocked and up to date. Once you have these 2 important elements straight away, keep at it, especially for the next 3 months until we get to 2020. Because they gonna be trying us, okay? Don't get pulled into petty arguments. That lowers your vibration. Don't, and I talked about this in a previous video, okay? A while ago. Do not engage in petty arguments. They want to say the sky is green, fine, it's green. I'm not going to argue with you. Why am I going to get up off my throne, wave my finger in the air to prove a point, to try to prove that I'm right? I know I'm right. I don't need to prove it to you. I don't. This is one essential lesson I personally have learned. I don't need to be right. It's not necessary. The need to be right, and this is also what we're going to be learning throughout this 9-9 portal. The things that you realize about yourself, you shine love on it, and you accept that that's what you have been doing, and then there is the lesson to love yourself enough to know that you don't have to be perfect. You're perfectly imperfect. All of us are. And me admitting this to you guys is a fucking huge thing. Okay? But that need to be right stemmed from me feeling, especially in school, okay? Although I observed things, I never spoke on them. I would raise my hand, but I would always be a little wary of how do I say this and make it as clear what I have learned, what I had observed. Do I speak on it? Do I not? Oh, they already rose their hand. They already said my point. So in essence, guys, this channel has been very healing for me. The opportunity to speak with you guys has been very healing for me. So thank you for being a part of this. Because you're a part of my life through YouTube. And I've gotten to know quite a bit of you, actually, very closely. And it's something that I feel very honored to do. And I've been able to clear that part of my karma, that part of my soul lessons. I don't need to be right. You know you're right, you know you're right. Let the person find out on their own. You don't have to stuff it down their throat. You don't have to make a person see. A person's only going to see when they want to see. Okay? Now, I'm not going to get into 15 minutes of me telling you guys what my personal lessons are. That's not what this video is about. But I like to relate to you guys. This is why I use personal examples. Okay? Protection is not just financial and health, okay? Now, you do need to keep your vibes high, consistently pray, okay? Speak to your heavenly team. They want to talk to you. They've been wanting to talk to you. They've been trying to talk to you. But we've, in some cases, and while we do have to look out what the karmic is doing, we can't make that entirely our focus, okay? Because that robs us of our high vibrations. We're giving all our energy to what these hoes are doing, okay? Which, honestly, when they come out in a reading, I will let you know. Have you noticed that they have not been coming out in the readings that I've been doing? You really, really have to think about that. The higher you vibe, and believe me, they will try to bring down your vibe. I have not picked up on karmic energy as of late. And I do feel that's because we're vibing so high, they don't know what to do with that. They can only vibrate low. So as soon as they see that we're becoming untouchable, they automatically do something. Like, case in point, the nasty comment that I got earlier. I said it before, I'll say it again. I am not going to shout into the microphone, hurting my throat, because you don't want to turn up your volume. I'm not going to do that. I don't live alone. I live with somebody else. She goes to bed early. I have to respect that. I'm not going to be shouting at the top of my lungs. You can't hear me, as I said before. Get a fucking hearing aid. I'm going to fucking say it again. You don't like it? And this person had also made a comment about the praying mantis on the video I had with the praying mantis on the cover. If you had stopped looking for things to shit on and things to make fun of and comment on nastily on the video, you would know exactly why that praying mantis is there. And it says it in the title. Dum-dum. Praying mantis is spirit animal medicine, okay? Well, now that that's over with, I already made my rant, guys. I don't need to touch on this anymore. All I'm going to tell you is this. I'm not going to even read those comments. They're going to be deleted. They're going to be deleted. You're going to be dismissed. And I know I said it before, but it was kind of shocking to me that as high vibe as we're all trying to be and remain, somebody has to come in and try to fucking rain on our parade. But I digress. You can't please everybody, right? And if you're a karmic or a troll, well, fuck, man, you're not supposed to be looking at these videos anyway. What the fuck are you doing here? You can't sit with us. Nobody asked you to sit next to us and eavesdrop, because that's what these karmics do. They eavesdrop with these videos. But moving right along. I want you to invest in things that make you happy. If you need to look at cartoons from your childhood, like this is what I used to do. Whenever I felt sick, there were 3 things that would always make me feel better. Campbell's chicken noodle soup, Looney Tunes, and my bed. Those 3 things. I got my noodle soup, I got my Bugs Bunny, and I relate to Bugs Bunny, okay? He's a smartass, just like me, okay? Bugs is my boy, okay? And those 3 things always used to make me feel better. We have to remain high vibe, guys, no matter what it takes, because they're going to try to make it challenging as fuck for us, okay? They will. Keep your finances in check, keep your health in check, and keep on those 2 things consistently. Consistency is key. Now, I wish I could tell you exactly when these unions are going to happen, but then if I did that, again, we're not the only ones watching these videos. So even if I knew, I couldn't tell you. And I wouldn't for the same reason I'm trying to protect you. But, 2020, this is a big, big deal. 2020 is a big deal because it's a 4. It's all about stability. Think of the things that are already happening in your life right now that are building the stability. It's already happening. For some of us, this has taken a long, long time. But once we know things are finally going to fall into place, a lot of us are willing to wait a little bit longer. You know what I mean? It's like, look, can we wait 3 more months? A lot of us have waited a long, long time. I think we could do another 3 months. I think it's totally doable. I, for one, have not spoken to my masculine in 7 months. I have not spoken to him. I don't know what's going on with him. He don't know what's going on with me. But the love is still there. We both feel it. I have had quite a few dreams about him, okay? And when you have dreams about your masculine, that's them trying to connect with you. The twins can never be apart for too long. Something will always happen. Small burst of communication, a dream, a sign, something will happen to communicate the two. Even if it's not physical 3D communication, a lot of it's 5D communication, but on very rare occasions, okay, because we are being protected. I want you guys to understand that. If you have short communication with your masculine, I want you to be thankful for it. Not to say that you're not, but understand why that's happening. That's happening because we are being watched by both sides. Okay? One side wants to stop this union. One side is protecting this union. So we're very valuable commodities, guys. Okay? We're very valuable treasures. One side looks at us as the enemy. One side looks at us as this is our chance to really fix this world. So, in closing, guys, all the pointers that I've told you, I expected to have a laundry list of things to tell you, but it's all comes down to keep your vibration high. Don't engage in petty arguments. Don't divulge all of your information that you know because you're happy. When we're happy, we want to tell everybody. No social media. No, don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Okay? Please don't do that. Because in our joy, in our very childish joy sometimes, because it's pure, it's innocent, we want to tell everybody. First thing you want to do is run to social media. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to be very tempted to do that. Nope. Keep it under wraps until everything is sealed. Until you've been sealed. Once full-on union happens, then you can share it. But right now, don't do anything to alert the other side. Okay? Keep your health and your finances in check. Top priorities. Okay? Start ticking things off your list. I'm sure all of you have goals. Okay? That include and exclude twinny. We're all here to build our lives and invite twin back in. That's what's happening right now. Facts, guys. Big facts. We're building our lives. So because they know that we're building our lives and eventually we will invite twinny back in, this is why I'm telling you. You can't work if you're sick. Take care of your health. Be proactive about it. Take that emergency, vitamin C thing, so if somebody coughs on the bus, you don't fucking get sick and you don't miss a day of work. No, bitch. You are not going to make me miss a day of work. because they go both together. Okay, they both go together, I should say. If you're sick, you can't work. If you can't work, you can't pay your bills. If you can't pay your bills, then you're fucked. They turn your lights off. You know, God forbid, get kicked out. You know, it'll be a clusterfuck. I can tell you from personal experience, the first two things that they go for is making you sick, then attacking your money. So these are the things that you got to reinforce. The other thing that you have to reinforce is your faith. Be unshakable. Now, when you're doing this, keeping your mind strong, not being influenced, keeping your heart strong. And a lot of you should know how to do that already. How do you keep your mind strong? How do you keep your heart strong? Your heart strong is because you know what this love is, what it represents, and that you are a part of this big thing that's happening. Your mind, you already know what you're here to do. You can't be influenced from people with bad intentions. By now, you should be very, very strong. By now, you should be completely resilient and completely resistant to any outside influence that distracts you from your path. I'm telling you guys, we are in 4D. We're walking on the ground in 3D, yes. But energetically, we are in 4D. And a lot of us have already been seeing things and been noticing just what's around. The veil is slowly going to be thinning, okay? We are approaching Halloween. We are approaching that night where the veil is thinnest. Okay, so this is going to be increasingly so until we get to that day. Okay? So to reiterate, what do you need to do? Keep your finances and your health in check. That's paramount. Keep your head and your heart strong. Do not allow outside influences to manipulate you away from what you already know. Do not divulge your joy, your plans, any of that, especially on social media. They don't need to see it. There's no overwhelming need for people to see it. You got to keep some shit under wraps, okay? Not everybody is happy for your success. Okay, guys, so I feel that's it. So this has been a very important video for me to make, and I'm glad that I got it out to you guys. If you want to reach out, I'm available via Instagram at HoodOracle777 or via Instant Go at The Hood Oracle. Okay, so reach out to me on either platform. Other than that, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Please take care of yourselves. Keep me posted, okay? Let's support each other. And you know what? Fuck the karmics. You know, it's like they're at this point, their irrelevance is laughable at this point. It's like pathetic at this point. It's really, 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 really sad. It's almost you pity them. You do. So, that being said, love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care.